Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I'm just checking to make sure I'm live on my page. It is not coming up. It's showing that I'm live, but it's not coming up. Well, we'll check back in there in a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe if I just close out completely. Oh, it is showing that I'm live, and if you guys are here, please tell me hello. I can kind of see comments coming through on my phone camera, but on my tablet to my side, you guys are not showing up. Similar to what happened last week, right? Hi Jane, how are you? So I am so excited to share with you excuse me, the kit that I'm sharing with you that's showing right now is called the Birthday Fancy Kit. It's the brand new kit that came out, and it is so fun and so easy to put together. The instructions give you directions to create 3 cards, but in essence, this kit actually creates 12 cards. And honestly, at the end, I'll show you, excuse me, that it has more than 12 cards. I have probably enough pieces to create 2 more cards with my own card bases. So this kit comes with all the card bases. Look how pretty these are. They all have like a little gold foil accent. They come with these other filigree kind of accent pieces. It comes with the stamp set as well. So look how pretty these are. And you get 12 card bases, and you get 12 envelopes, and a ton of punch out dies. Look at the gold on there. I'm wondering if it shows up. And there we go, sweetest birthday wishes. This beautiful blue polka dot, and anybody who knows me, I love blue and I love polka dots. So, but look at these punch out tags. How pretty are these? And seriously, guys, I have enough to make at least 2 more cards, maybe 3, actually. I'm going to show you what's left over in the kit, but I wanted to show you all these beautiful cards. And it did not take me long on Saturday morning to create these at all. And the kit is $25, so that's a lot of cards to make in this one kit. Like I said, it comes with the instructions. And what I did was I copied the 3 instructions that they provide. And then, as you guys can see, I checked off on the top, and I just recreated these cards, all of them, and I didn't think I was going to have anything left over, but here is the stamp set that comes with it. It obviously doesn't show up well here, but here is the stamp set with all these beautiful birthday sentiments. Definitely a stamp set you can keep around for a long time. Sweetest birthdays wishes, let's eat cake. Happiest birthday, sending you happy birthday wishes for you. Time to celebrate, and wishing you another year as sweet as you. Right? How beautiful is that? Then it comes with all your envelopes, and all the envelopes have the gold foil dots on it. Right? And then look at all these pieces left over, guys. Right? We've got a ton more borders, tags, sentiments, all these little die cut pieces. Right? So, which I definitely will plan on using to create more cards. So, I could not wait to share that with you guys. So, enjoy. And I see this, because you're getting so many cards in this kit, I see this kit selling out pretty quickly. They will bring it back, but The thing about our card kits or any of the kits that we sell, I've been tracking it. It takes approximately 2.5, 3 months to get them restocked. I don't know why it takes so long, but I have tracked that. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Move that aside. I'm going to see if I'm live yet or showing up anyway on my Facebook page. Because I have some really great cards that, nope, it's showing that I'm live, but the video is not showing up here. I don't know why. But anyway, I have some really fun cards that we're going to create tonight. We're going to continue with the theme, Christmas in July. Just got some extra pieces here. So here is one card that I created. And you know I always have to share a ton of inspiration with you guys. I did some heat embossing here. May your heart be filled with joy. Look how fun and simple this card is. And I actually added some Wink of Stella on there. Sending a jar full of cheer. And then this one is one of the 2 projects that we're going to create tonight. Wishing you the sweetest Christmas. And these are all centered around this jar. And I can't wait to share this with you guys. This is one of our brand new papers. This is coming from the Wood Grains paper that is permanently in stock for at least for the next year. So very fun. And then towards the end, I will show you some more with a very similar stamp set, but they're not Christmas related. So here is the sweet jar. Oh, wrong stamp set. That's the one I'm going to show you later. The Jar of Joy stamp set. It comes with this cute little jar and all these Christmas themed. What I love about it, it provides you opportunities to do some double stamping here. And it's got this ornaments. It's got the little snowman. And again, I love these sentiments that it comes with it. Right? They're photopolymer stamp sets. Here's some of the supplies that we're going to be using. And the other item that we are going to be using is this really cute punch. Now you can buy this as a bundle, or you can buy this as just a stamp set if you want to fussy cut the jar. It's a really easy fussy cut, but obviously you do save money when you buy the stamp and the bundle together. This has already sold out once, but it is back in stock. So let's get started. Very excited to create with you guys. So let's make our card first, and then we're going to make a really fun holiday gift box. So I have pre-cut everything. And this paper, let me share it with you. It is part of the online exclusive. Oops, upside down. And it's the Read for Tweed. And when I first got this, I'm like, ugh, why did I buy this? But this is awesome paper, and it's great for the holiday. Tons of great accent pieces. So look at that nice tweed. And it really looks like thread, guys. And you get 3 each of each style in this packet. But this is very Christmassy. And then this backside, look how Christmassy that is. And I've used them to work on some of my projects. And then I love this black tweed. It's got like a rope. And then look at the blue tweed. Right? And you got 3 of those sheets as well. So, love this paper and needed to incorporate it within my card. And we're going to actually use it to make our box, our gift box after. So, let's get started. I am going to pull out my, maybe I'm not. There I am. My glue mat. We're going to use our punch right here as well. We have our card base here. So let's build the card base. We can actually do that. Here's the that tweed paper assortment that I just shared with you. It's going to be a quick, fun, easy card. I'm using crumb cake. I think the accent on here is perfect. So I appreciate you guys joining me. It's a quiet night tonight. You don't see I have a lot of viewers, but it's summer. And if it's anything like you guys, this is the first day in several days that we have not gotten any rain whatsoever. All right, so now we're going to take our stamp and we're going to stamp the sentiment, wishing you the sweetest Christmas. I'm so excited that I'm getting a head start on my Christmas cards. And I'm just going to use our black tuxedo ink. I was going to do our cherry cobbler, but I just kind of think it's too much red. I'm going to put that right up here in our corner. See if I can just zoom in a little for you guys. There we go. And again, using my favorite stylish dies, we're going to use that as an accent piece. But we're going to stamp and cut out our little jar of joy. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to punch out this jar. But like I said, it's an easy fussy cut as well. I was looking for my topper. I did cut that out separately. Well, we'll just flip that over. And then we're going to take our punch dies. And I love my punch dies because they stack really nicely in a drawer. And we're just going to turn it upside down. And we're going to line this up. And we're going to punch. So what's nice is that you're always going to cut the lid out. And I don't recommend that you try to stamp evenly where you're with your lid. But if you're getting a white one, just take your alcohol blend markers and color it in. I'm looking for a little bit of a different accent. So I created a top lid with our wood grain, again, paper. And now we're going to do some stamping on here. And we are going to create our gingerbread man. And we're going to show you some double stamping here. So first off, I am going to use, oh, you know what? I'm going to leave that on there. I got another block here. And I am going to use our cherry cobbler. And I want to make sure I stamp this the right way. Yep. So this is going to be my background. And then I'm going to use our pecan pie to color in our gingerbread man. So say hello if you're joining. If you're new to my group, I'm Rosemary Massaro with Craft with Ro. And I do need to take this off. And we need to grab our gingerbread man stamp. So it's such a cute little cookie jar. I'm going to do my best without getting my head in the way to line this up. Look how cute he came out. So now we're going to add him onto our little die cut circle here. I'm going to pop him up with some dimensionals. And let me grab my mini dimensionals because I want to pop my little top up. So I haven't had a chance, but I can't wait to create a Christmas page layout with these accents. How cute would that be? We always have my grandsons come over and help us make cookies, so this is going to be a perfect layout for our cooking endeavors. And we will pop that right on here. I pre-made our bow. I was not going to put you through me watching on how to make a bow. And then I have some of our dots as well. Candy cane dots that we can add on. There we go. And now I just got to find where I put my peppermint dots. Could have sworn I had them with me right here, but I had moved everything right before broadcast. Not a smart thing to do. So last I saw, these were still available as well, our peppermints, and they were such a huge hit last year. So I hope they don't go away very soon. We got them in different sizes. What do you guys think? Is he cute or what? Hey, Alicia, how are you? Thanks for joining. So, again, I was able to make these 3 cards. And after I thought about it, this even has little dots. I could have created some snowflakes on there as well. So, this is our Seasons of Greeting specialty paper. Comes with the red, the green, like a creamy color. Really, really pretty. And that is on our permanent inventory as well for this year. And then we created these cards tonight. So let me show you our next project. I can't wait. I cannot wait to share with that. Really easy. I'm going to let you guys know that this project here, I'm going to just clean some of this off and make way. Because we're going to do some scoring. We're going to use this specialty paper. And look how beautiful of a holiday Christmas box that I purchased. That I made with my purchase. So this is so easy. I ended up making this with our solid cherry cobbler, and then I decorated it with the opposite side of this paper. But the box that I'm going to share with you, if you have 12 by 12 paper, this takes one 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it is a great way to make your homemade boxes this year. So we are going to recreate this, but our solid box here is going to be, our base box here is going to be on this patterned paper. And it is so, so, so easy to create. So, let me move some of this out of the way. We're going to do a little bit of embossing to decorate it. And some more punching as well from our little jar punch. All right, so you're going to start off with your 12 by 12. You're going to need your scoring tools. You're going to need two-sided tape for this project. I do recommend it. Maybe some glue dots and definitely some scissors. So we are going to score this at 1.5 inches on all four sides. So we're going to go at 1.5. And then it's actually 10.5 up here, or you can just flip your paper around. And at 10.5 here. All right, and then we're gonna score at 5 1/4 and at 6 3/4. And I don't know why, I always go twice. 6 3/4. And it's really, really hard to see my score lines right here. But we're going to try to get that going. And then we're going to do some folding over. Haven't decided which side I want my paper to be on. The outside of my box. I think I'm going to go with this solid white pattern. And this will be the inside of my box. And then we have our inside folds. I really cannot see. Thankfully, I scored well enough and I can see. I spoke too soon. All right, here's one score. Here's the other score line. All right, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little sections that you guys really, really can't see. Really, really can't see. But what I'm going to do is miter, and I'm going to cut up here, 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 and here. If I get my scissors. So I'm going to cut right up there. I can't see it. I'm blind as a bat. And we're just going to go up to this line right here, to our score line right here. We're going to cut this one right here. There it is. And then we have one more right here. It is so lining up with the lines of this tweed. All right, so we have that, that, and that. We're going to do the same on the other side. And thankfully, this side isn't as hard because I can see from the other side. All right, so let's miter it. And mitering just means taking a little bit of the edge off just so the box closes just a little bit nicer. And I'm not worried about how even it is. And we're just mitering the three tabs on this side. Same over here. I'm going to do the same on this side. Now, the woman that I watched this video on, not a Stampin' Up! Rep, she said not to miter both sides, but I did, and I liked the way it looked. I'm not sure what her reasoning was. I thought maybe it wasn't going to close right, but it closed fine. All right, so as you guys can see, this is going to come up like this, right? And then this is going to come over like this, and it's going to close to make your box. So we want the tape to go on this side if I want this to be my outside. So I'm going to run my double-sided tape. Oop. I'll just trim that piece off. And I love our tear and tape because it just easily, literally easily tears off. And we're going to do the same on this side here. So this gift box is perfect for a little scarf, some socks, a ton of candies, or cookies. Right? I can make my mini pizzelles and put these in here as a little nice gift. Perfect for the holidays. Actually, with ever 12 by 12 paper you have, it'll be perfect for anything. I mean, we all have that 12 by 12 paper, right? That just doesn't... I need to trim this. You know, we have those extra pieces that we never know if we're ever going to use them or not. And they've been sitting around forever and ever and ever. So we're just gonna line this up, even to the corner, line this up, even to the corner. These are gonna come in on the inside here. And I love how easily this tear and tape just pulls apart. All right, and then these are gonna go in here, like this, and like this. And then we're gonna be able to close our box just like that. So easy. Honestly, guys, look how quickly it took to make this. Don't you agree? And we have a beautiful, well-constructed box. I love it. All right, so now we are going to decorate the top of this box, and we are going to create a whole bunch of punches. But before we do that, we are going to do some stamping. And some punching. So I had already cut 2 of them out, but I wanted to obviously share with you how easy it is to again, punch. Again, it's an easy fussy cut as well. So normally I do, if I am using the punch, I normally do like to stamp first and then punch. So let's see how well I can do without getting my head in the camera with matching this up. Not too shabby. That's 1 down. That's 2. And then we're going to punch the other one, and I think it'll fit on here. All right, and now we can slide this in and punch this out. Now, if you feel the punch is too heavy, just set it down, line it up. I shouldn't have set it down. I had it perfect. And we have more tops. Again, like I said, depending on how much paper that you put in there, you're always going to get these white tops. But color them in with your blends if you want to. And on some of my cards, I actually did. Like these cards here, I colored these in with the our alcohol markers. So, all right, now we're going to do some fun stamping, and we're not going to use the gingerbread man this time. We are going to use the stars. So we can put this back with some necessary cleaning. And we are going to use, not the stars, the ornaments I'm going to use. And I thought I would emboss these in gold. So I'm going to just put my embossing buddy on there. Then we're going to take my Versamark and we might as well do all of them at the same time. Not sure what that blemish is on there, but hopefully it'll get covered up. Oh, we're not doing the other one. This one, we are going to do Wishing You the Sweetest Christmas. So weird. I don't know what I did to my Versamark. I've been using it all day. And now we're going to do some dipping in gold embossing powder. Perfect. Well, I have some speckles there, so you guys know the trick, right? I'm a little anal like this, so I'm just going to brush these off with my little fine point brush. And then we're going to dip this in gold as well, our sentiment. Because we need a little bling in all of our Christmas. All right, let's get these scraps out of the way. Let's grab my heat gun. Oh, no. Phew! And we can see it start melting and watch the magic begin. All right, that one's done. And once the heat gun gets going, I mean, everything starts melting much, much faster. I think we're done there. Okay, now we are going to grab my I am going to do a little bit of coloring and accent to this. Use the fine point. And I'm just going to color in these little hearts right here. just to give it a little color. And we can start attaching to the top of our box. And I did create a couple of the tops already. Just gonna move some of these scraps out of here. We got one top, two top, a gold top, and a gold. So I just punched these with gold foil. And this one here, I'm going to color in with the cherry cobbler. So we got 1, 2, so easy color. I grabbed the light one. I should have grabbed the darker one. So I just went over it twice. And we will add a little glue dot right in the center there and trim those down. Move this out of the way. You should see my craft room after I go live. I love going live with you guys, but it's so funny. Not that I don't mess it up during the week at all, like crazy. It's like I'm constantly in straightening up mode. All right. I'm going to add that right to the top there. We're going to add our little gold pieces. I want to use my silicone mat so I'm not getting adhesive all over my photo mat. And grab a glue dot. It did not come off, and I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take a couple and just place them down. And I actually think these scissors will trim. Maybe I lied. And we can add our little bow right on top. And what do you guys think? Right? Add a little tissue. Right? Insert it with your favorite scarf, some socks, some treats, some goodies. So much can fit in here. And it's perfect for your holiday or gift giving. Any 12 by 12 paper. So, this week's challenge, right? We have a challenge here, right? So, I have Christmas in July posted on our private group page, our Craft with Ro group page. Please feel free to join. Everyone is welcome. And it's post anything Christmas oriented. So, this week, in addition to posting anything paper crafted, Christmas related, if you recreate this box, you can get some extra points for our challenge. And we'll draw the winner at the end of the month, and we will be giving out some Happy Mail. So, again, featuring the Jar of Joy stamp set with bundle and punch, right? And here is some of the other cards that I made. Sorry, let me just redo that because I think I was not on camera. And then we got our little snowman there. And then guys, check this out. There is another stamp set that is called Sweet Jar. Stay tuned. This is going to be an upcoming class. And I made and got very creative with these other cards. Inspiration given to me by Chelsea at our convention. So I lifted some of her concepts. But look at how cute this is. Happy birthday. Nice fun fold card. All right. Sending a little luck your way. And then a little treat for you. Look how cute that is. Definitely, this was definitely Chelsea's idea. But again, some double stamping options to use. You got your jar here. Again, if you get the punch, it works great together. But you've got some candy, hearts. I made this into cookies. You got this 4-leaf clover for St. Patty's Day. So you got Valentine's Day. You've got birthday. So this punch will go a long, long way. And I hope they continue to make more stamp sets that fit this punch because I am in love with it. I knew I would love it as soon as they showed us at convention. And that was back in March. So I could not wait to share with you guys. So thanks again for joining Rosemarie Massaro at Craft with Ro. I hope to see you guys in a couple weeks. Many of you I'm going to see in a couple weeks. I'm going to be going live on Saturday for our craft along. If you can join me, I'd love to see you guys at around 10:30 on Saturday. And I just wish you guys a very dry, blessed, happy week. Thank you. Bye-bye.